Hi, I'm Amanda from The Hot Plate, and today we're getting steamy in the kitchen making roasted tomato basil soup. Summer to winter, this is a delicious soup. Now my secret ingredient is using tinned tomatoes. The reason I do this is that in the winter it can be really hard to find fresh ones. But another trick is that buying fresh ones can cost up to $10, $12, whereas this tin costs only $1.79. You'll need 1 28-ounce tins of whole peeled tomatoes, 4 cups of vegetable or chicken stock, 1 medium Spanish onion, extra virgin olive oil, pepper, fresh basil, 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, a pinch of crushed red chili flakes, and some kosher salt. We're going to start with our tomatoes. So we've got our oven preheated to 350 degrees, and we've got our baking sheet. Now we're going to spoon out the tomatoes onto the baking sheet, then we're going to drizzle it with a little extra virgin olive oil and season it up with some salt and some freshly ground black pepper. Make sure to reserve the remaining tomato juices in the tin. Roast the tomatoes for 25 to 35 minutes until they're a deep red color. While our tomatoes roast, we're going to get started with our onions and our garlic. With our onion, we're going to remove both ends. Then we're going to make an incision lengthwise so that we can easily remove the outer peel. We'll then slice the onion in half lengthwise. With the first half, we're going to be making a cut horizontally through the onion. We'll then start cutting in a downward vertical motion crosswise, but not all the way through. We'll then bring our knife to the other way and start cutting crosswise again so that we have a nice medium-sized chop. For our garlic clove, we'll be just giving it a smash and a rough chop since we'll be pureeing the soup later. In a large pot over medium-high heat, we'll add 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. To that, add the onion and the garlic and stir for 3 to 5 minutes until the onion is slightly soft. Then add the chili flakes and give it a stir for about a minute to release the essential oils. Now that our tomatoes are done roasting, we're going to carefully remove them from the oven and then scoop them into the pot. Add 4 spoonfuls of the leftover juice in the tin of tomatoes, then season it up with some pepper and some salt. Give it a stir all together, and then add 2 cups of our vegetable stock. Bring the entire mixture to a boil and then reduce to a simmer for 25 to 30 minutes until all the flavors have completely combined. Then, using an immersion blender, a food processor, or a blender, we're going to puree the soup with 5 large basil leaves until it's completely pureed. If you used a blender or a food processor, return the soup back to the pot. We're going to be adding in our 2 tablespoons of butter and stirring over low to medium heat until the butter is completely melted. Now our tomato basil soup is all ready to serve, and I love serving it with a fresh sprig of basil and a few crumbled crackers. Our tomato soup is all done, and I cannot wait to try this. I've already got some of my favorite crackers on here. Oh, it's so brightly flavored from all of that basil. It's got a little crunch from those crackers and richness from that little bit of butter that we added at the end. This soup is amazing. So thanks so much for checking out The Hot Plate. Make sure to check out this and all of our other episodes and recipes at thehotplate.com and updates on our Facebook page, facebook.com/thehotplate.